Today we're going to be doing a walk around on this 2009 KTM450XC. We always thought these things were kind of cool and wanted to pick one up for the channel. It's got quite a few good features on it, starting with the Magura hydraulic clutch. It's actually probably the first thing I've rode one of those. Makes it a lot nicer for a clutch pull. Almost no effort, you can really pull it with your pinky. I mean, can't beat that. This thing's got a few goodies on it. It's got like the little KTM aftermarket covers. It's got the master cylinder or the clutch perch cover. I'm assuming that's for the Magura. This thing's relatively bone stock, low hours. It's come stock with the Öhlins shocks. In 09, I believe these were a little bit longer than the previous years. Most of the problems are supposed to be fixed on this thing. Another cool feature for the XC model, this thing actually comes with reverse. And this thing was so bone stock, it came with a stock exhaust. We actually, like 5 minutes ago, put on this titanium FMF. Got off the Facebook group. Have a sticker coming for it in the mail. This thing all around is a really good and solid machine. I've never seen one in person. I'm super impressed with it. The rear end looks really nice for a stock rear end. Also has an Öhlins in the rear. The stock axle is adjustable. You just have the spacers like what you see on the aftermarket exhaust, like the Dominator and stuff like that. This thing probably will get converted to a SX front end, the motocrossed width, just because I don't see something this nice getting abused in the woods like we treat the good old Hondas. Some more nice features of this thing, we'll actually step on. The cockpit view is really nice. This is a super comfortable four-wheeler, just for the stock bars especially. This thing does have a kill switch integrated into the fenders, which I really like that. Instead of keeping it on the bars, kind of gets everything out of the way. And if it's stock and it comes that way, it's kind of very convenient. It doesn't look like it was homemade or anything like that. Very impressed with how low hours this thing is. I'm not sure if you've ever tried to buy one of these, but they're relatively hard to find, especially for a good price. This thing came with the title and the paperwork, the KTM briefcase, and it actually came with some more KTM porn on this side. Really digging this. This is actually a stock header. We just put on the slip-on FMF, and it really seemed to wake it up. I'm not sure if you've ever heard one of these stock, but they're very quiet and restricted. So this is actually the bumperless edition. From what I understand, the previous owner had a little accident with that. But this thing's so OEM, it even has the stock grips. Very nice. I like the stock handguards too. They kind of remind me of the Power Mad ones in a way, except they don't mount over here. They're kind of flimsy. But with that being said, let's get this thing on the field and get it some ride. Some more OEM features on this thing. Has the original grips, KTM grips. Don't see that much. Has the KTM Nerf bars in really good condition. The bobbin of this thing's just about spotless. The wheels, they're spotless. Those came on it as well. Original tires. These things actually came with Maxxis razors. They're just a little bit stiffer compound, I believe. Well, all that said and done, let's get a cold start, and we're gonna give it some run time in the field. Well, user error, the exhaust fell off the four-wheeler. So we'll go get some different bolts and we'll be right back.